Hot.
Nakia, first of all, scoring a couple of times, getting a win like this, how special, how much?
It's special to me, this is the old stomping ground, so I did have a lot to prove today, and I know my team had my back, and we came out victorious, and that's all that matters.
Why do you feel you had a lot to prove going against your former team?
Just because I transferred from here, so I had some gaps to fill in.
What do you think it means to the program too? Just considering the factors of, underdog, first-year staff, homecoming for a couple of you guys, ranked opponent on the road, big environment.
It means a lot to not only me, not only the team, but the Cougar athletic program as a whole. It was definitely a big accomplishment for us, and I'm excited to keep going forward.
You said you had something to prove. Was this game personal for you at all? Was there a chip on your shoulder or anything?
Or was it definitely a chip on my shoulder. Just playing against my old boys, a couple roommates. I feel like that's the type of mentality that you have to have when you play against people that you know. Just having that chip on your shoulder, that edge, fighting to the echo of the whistle.
You talk about that second touchdown. It looked like it was going to be a short gain. You do a spin move, and all of a sudden, green grass. When did you realize what you had to make this doing there?
Sorry, you said what?
That second touchdown, you made the spin move right around the line of scrimmage. When did you realize that could be a big play for you?
When I made a miss. When I spent off of him, I seen, like you said, I seen nothing but green grass, and I seen OP, one of our receivers, blocking downfield. He had his guy, and I knew it was going to be a touchdown from there. I knew if our receivers blocked and I made that guy miss, I knew it would be a touchdown.
What was the key or maybe most important for you guys offensively after maybe not the best first half to come out with and show spirit like that and be able to stay in the game and kind of turn it around?
Stay together through adversity, fight, be physical. We knew it was going to be a dogfight. We knew we had to play hard all 4 quarters as an offense, and we just knew to play physical, play fast, play hard. If we stuck together, then nothing could stop us. The minute we start breaking apart is when bad things happen.
I think y'all were 16.5 or 17-point underdogs coming in. Was that something y'all were aware of? Is it something y'all talked about? Or?
Yeah. We were aware that we were the underdogs. And people always sleep on the underdogs, but I feel like the underdogs are the most hardworking teams because they're aware that they are underdogs.
I'll say with Keanu talked about Tank, his nephew. Did you all talk at all this week?
No, we actually didn't talk this week. The only person that I talked to this week was Isaac and Gio, but we did talk after the game. They told me that they wish I would have brought Tank, but it don't work like that. So.
Tank's still back in Pullman.
Yeah, he's back in Pullman. He's chilling.
Kind of became a talking point last year about the team playing with spirit, kind of a high energy style of play. How much do you think that kind of showed up in this game, where you look at maybe the time of possession and some statistical numbers which were in Wisconsin's favor, and then you guys still come out?
Go ahead. Sorry. We knew we had to keep that energy going, because energy is what keeps us going forward. The minute we start, not showing energy is when adversity shows. Don't get me wrong, adversity is going to show regardless, but as long as we stay positive, keep that belief and keep that confidence and keep that energy, it's going to be okay.
You said you kind of had a chip on your shoulder, extra motivation going into this game. How did you make sure the moment didn't get too big for you and with so much at stake for you?
Just keeping my cool. Coach Atuwai, our running back coach, he's been telling me all week, no matter what happens, keep your cool. And I just kept that in the back of my head this whole time. Win with class is what he tells us.
So when the clock strikes 0 and the win's secured, what is going through your head? What are your emotions?
Biggest smile on my face. I actually got a little emotional with Coach Atuwai and just let him know that I appreciate him for believing in me and pushing me hard. Not in the game, but in practice and meetings and everything. I just told him that I appreciate him for believing in me. And the fireworks are going in the head when that clock hits 0. I was super happy.
I say a little emotional tears, or just
a little bit. And normally I'm not a person that cries, but I cried a little bit. I ain't gonna lie.
Did you get to share a moment at all with Coach Dicker just after the
game? Oh yeah, right here actually. We came in. He's from here. I went here, so we shared that moment. We had that spark together. We knew we had to come in and we had business to do. So Yeah.
Nakia, with a former teammate of yours, Graham Mertz, how do you think? What are the strides that you've seen from him? And, you know, I don't know, maybe you haven't been able to see it on film necessarily because you're not on defense, but what did you see with him this game that has shown improvements from when you were here?
So when I was here, you know, Graham was a young guy, so you know he still had a lot to learn. But today, you know, he was a whole different ball player from when I last seen him. You know, he balled out. He's a playmaker. He had I think he had a run or two too. You know, showed his athleticism, showed his speed a little bit. So that was good. That made me happy.